Alright, with this video we're going to look at the law of refraction. We're going to use this block here to represent a piece of glass sitting in the air. And in order to do this first, we just need to draw a normal line up here towards the top. Remember, that's got to be 90 degrees with the surface. And we'll draw it all the way through, since refraction, we'll talk about the light actually passing through the actual object itself. We're going to go ahead and draw a light ray in right at about 40 degrees. So you need to go ahead and put your protractor up on the normal line, like so. Line it up so we can measure the 40 degrees. And then simply draw your light ray in to the surface at that particular angle. So again, this is 40 degrees. We'll label this as the angle of incidence, 40 degrees. Since the light will slow down going into the glass, it's going to bend towards the normal. This means then that the angle of refraction is going to actually be less than the angle of incidence. In this case, in glass, it's going to be right at about 23 degrees. So we'll go ahead and put our protractor up on the normal line. Now we have to flip it to the other side because we want to find the refraction that takes place, which will happen on the other side of the normal line, but inside of the glass. So we mark our 23 degrees over here, and then we can simply draw the refracted ray in the piece of glass at 23 degrees to the normal. Go ahead and label that, and we're good. So now the light's going to come out of the glass. We're going to need another normal line at the point where it leaves the glass. And basic geometry, the angle of incidence as it comes in here is going to be at 23 degrees. Since you had two parallel lines for your glass, so our angle of incidence now leaving the glass is going to be about 23 degrees. Since the light is going to speed up when it leaves the glass, we're going to have an angle of refraction larger than the angle of incidence, or it's going to bend away from the normal, and it'll go back out to the 40 degrees that it actually came in at in the first place on the left side of the piece of glass. So here's our angle of refraction as it leaves the glass. Again, 40 degrees, bends away from the normal.